Every year, millions across the US, UK, and Europe work nonstop yet stay broke. And that sounds impossible, but the truth behind this financial math will shock you completely today. People believe working harder fixes money problems, but reported data shows the opposite often happens, and three hidden forces quietly make poor people pay more for almost everything they touch. You will discover why cheap choices explode later, how everyday systems punish low cash, and why escaping this cycle feels impossible even for smart, careful people trying their best daily. This story is not about blame or shame, and sources suggest it affects families worldwide, across cities and villages, apartments and houses, jobs and gig work, in ways rarely explained clearly. Most people feel something is wrong when bills rise faster than pay, but few see the math behind it, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it ever again. Let me show you exactly how this happened, step by step, using simple numbers, real situations, and stories you will recognize from your own daily life immediately. Imagine waking up, checking your bank app, and feeling that tight chest squeeze again. Because rent, food, fuel, and fees are all due, and the balance looks smaller than yesterday. You did nothing reckless, you skipped treats, you planned carefully, yet the numbers still turn against you, and that confusion is the first clue that something deeper is happening here. Across global economies, according to reports, systems reward people who already have money, while quietly charging extra costs to those who do not, even when effort is equal. This matters now because prices rise fast, wages lag behind, and small mistakes cost more than ever, especially for families living paycheck to paycheck worldwide today. Here is a mini surprise most people miss early. Being poor is not just lacking money. It is paying extra money everywhere, all the time without noticing at first. Fees stack, interest grows, options shrink, and stress increases, creating a loop that feels personal, but is often structural, predictable, and repeatable across countries and income levels. Another surprise, many smart people fall into this trap because intelligence does not cancel bad math, and discipline alone cannot beat systems designed around upfront cash advantages. The third surprise is emotional because shame hides the problem, stopping open discussion, and making people blame themselves instead of questioning the rules shaping these outcomes silently. Now here's where things get really interesting, because one simple example explains the entire problem better than any chart, speech, or viral post ever could. Picture two neighbors who both need shoes for work, walking the same streets, earning similar hours, and wanting the same basic thing, comfort and durability every single day. The first neighbor has extra cash and buys strong shoes for $80, while the second buys $20 shoes because that is all they can afford right now. The cheaper shoes look fine at first, but reportedly wear out in 6 months, forcing another purchase, then another, while the expensive pair lasts for years without replacement. Over 5 years, the poor neighbor pays more total money, more time shopping, and more stress walking in pain, even though they chose the cheapest option every time. This idea is often called the boots theory, which simply means lacking upfront cash makes long-term costs higher, a pattern repeated across food, housing, transport, and healthcare. Buying in bulk saves money, but needs money first, and discounts reward larger purchases, leaving smaller buyers paying higher prices per unit for the same basic goods. You see this at grocery stores, phone plans, and even energy bills, where flexible options cost more monthly, trapping people who cannot prepay or commit long-term. This math touches daily life quietly, shaping choices before you notice, and once you see it clearly, you start spotting it everywhere around you instantly. But if you think that is unfair already, wait until you hear how borrowing money turns this quiet problem into a powerful engine that keeps people stuck longer. Borrowing money changes everything, because when cash is low, options shrink fast, and lenders reportedly charge higher interest to protect themselves from risk they assume. Two people buy the same car, same price, same model, same year, but one pays far more over time because their credit score signals struggle instead of stability. The wealthier buyer gets low interest and small monthly payments, while the poorer buyer pays double or triple interest, turning a basic need into a long-term burden. Sources suggest this happens with homes, phones, furniture, and even education, where access costs more when money is already tight, deepening the gap quietly. Late fees appear after one missed payment, overdraft charges stack overnight, and penalties hit hardest when timing and cash flow already feel fragile and stressful. But wait, the real twist is not interest alone. It is how stress changes decisions, forcing short-term fixes that look smart today but explode in cost tomorrow. When money feels urgent, the brain seeks relief, not strategy, according to behavioral experts, and that shift shapes choices in ways people rarely notice happening. Payday loans promise speed, rent-to-own offers comfort, and flexible plans feel helpful, yet sources suggest these tools often carry the highest hidden costs. Each choice makes sense alone, but together they form a loop where money leaves faster than it arrives, no matter how carefully someone tries to manage. This brings us to the most shocking discovery of all, because the system does not just react to poverty, it reportedly predicts it and prices it in. Data models sort people by risk, location, and history, then adjust prices automatically, meaning two neighbors can see different costs for the same service. Insurance, delivery fees, loan rates, and even utility deposits change based on profiles, not effort, turning math into a silent judge of everyday life. This is not a conspiracy story, but a system outcome, where efficiency and profit shape rules that reward stability and charge instability extra by design. Once inside this structure, climbing out requires more than hard work, because the starting line keeps moving forward as costs compound behind you. So what does all this mean for us today, living through rising prices, uncertain jobs, and tighter credit across global economies right now? It means small gaps grow faster, mistakes cost more, and recovery takes longer, especially for families without savings buffers to absorb shocks calmly. Short term, people delay repairs, skip care, and choose cheaper fixes, which reportedly increases future costs and stress across months and years. Long term, wealth compounds upward while debt compounds downward, creating two very different financial paths from similar starting effort levels. The lesson is not hopelessness, but awareness, because seeing the math helps explain why shame should never be the default reaction. Understanding this system allows smarter pacing, patience, and planning, even within limits, because knowledge changes how people respond emotionally. Before we wrap up, there's one final thing you need to know, and it may change how you judge money stories forever. Many people escaping poverty did not suddenly earn more, but avoided one or two costly traps at key moments, according to reported case studies. Small protections, like emergency buffers or timing decisions, reduce penalties enough to break the loop slowly, not overnight, but steadily. The real enemy is not lack of discipline, but invisible math working against low cash from the start. This truth reframes the opening question completely, because poor people do not pay more due to failure, but due to structure. Once you see this, blame fades, clarity grows, and conversations about money become more honest and useful for everyone involved. If this opened your eyes, imagine what else feels personal but is actually systemic, hidden in plain sight every single day. We will explore that next, breaking down another everyday rule that quietly shapes who gets ahead and who struggles. Remember the biggest takeaways: cheap now can cost more later, borrowing prices risk, and systems reward upfront money. If this helped you see money differently, like the video so others find it, and subscribe for more clear stories like this. Share your thoughts below. Have you noticed a time when having less money made something cost more for you personally? Like, subscribe, share,